click on.
So the next thing is recommendation and treatment type templates. Now the idea with these, and I'm going to use a recommendation as an example here, but the idea with a recommendation and treatment template would be that you're pre-saving tank mixes that you would typically use during the season. So if I go into a ChemFirtRack form, and this form is just like the apply treatment form in a treatment journal entry, where the difference is a recommendation is what should be done, what the agronomist is saying this should be done on this field. The apply treatment journal entry is the actual treatment event with the date and everything and conditions of when that treatment occurred. Okay. So what I can do is just go ahead and start selecting my treatments. So I'll go in herbicide. We'll do a 2,4-D. Now I have in my pick list, I have this set up with a default application rate, so that automatically filled in here, as well as all of the product cost information and everything here. I'm going to do this with 20 gallons per acre, and then I want to add in other tank mix partners here as well. So I'll add in another herbicide, add in some Cobra here. I added in a default rate, so all that is filled in together there. And I'll add the carrier gallons per acre. But let's say, if I'm applying 2,4-D, I don't really need that 22 ounces of Cobra. I just need a little bit, so I'll just add in 5 ounces. And then, and I did have a warning set up, so I'm under what I set as the minimum rate, so that's what you see there. And that's something that's set up in the pick list. Okay, and then I'll go into and add another tank mix partner. Let's add an adjuvant. I have crop oil concentrate in my pick list, and let's add a pint per acre of that as well, with 20 gallons per acre. All right. So this is the typical tank mix, let's say for a specific weed situation, specific issue that is being dealt with in the field that you expect to see. So you'd add in that entire tank mix. You can add in any special instructions that are specific to this particular tank mix that you would use. And then you can click on template and save this as a recommendation template. And now here is where I mentioned before that I glossed over earlier. You can save it as company-wide or private. I'll save this one as a company-wide because I want everybody to be working off the same templates. And then you can add in a descriptive title. Now, a lot of people will put in like corn. If this is for a corn crop, you can add in corn and then just add in the details and use whatever shorthand would be helpful to you so that you know what's in that. Press OK here. All right. And then the big advantage here is when I go in, and I'll close this journal entry. I'm just wanted to save the template. I don't need to save the journal entry. But the big advantage is I'm going to go into another set of fields here. We'll do this field 5 and 6 again. I'll click Create Journal Entry and Scout Recommend. It'll open up here with a blank form, and what I can do is click on Template, apply a recommendation template, and now I'm just selecting from the list of typical tank mixes. I don't need to remember every possible tank mix as well as the rates and everything like that. I can just save it in my template list, apply it to all the fields in the collection at once, press OK, and then now all of those fields have the same exact data on them. So I didn't have to go through and select any of these drop-down menus. When I'm in the field, in season, I can have this set up ahead of the year, and then essentially save all this time actually creating these recommendations and making sure that I have the correct rates that I want to apply on that particular field for that particular issue, and bring all that forward automatically. So you kind of let the program do the work of remembering